that a little
This
coral?
is a lavender coral.
Oh, maybe like a Victor Borgia that we've seen. Yeah.
You can get a zoom on it.
Nice and purple.
You can really hear the air. RSPL.
Whoa.
It's because Tito talks a lot quieter than you, and he just moved closer to the fans.
Oh.
So when you sat in his seat, I had to turn it down very quickly.
Oh, I see. I see.
Sorry, it has a lot more sediment accumulation here.
Bridge nav.
Sorry, I project.
Next up, 20
Some
meters,
pencil
heading
urchin.
225. Oh, urchin. You ever stepped on a sea urchin?
Yes.
Ow.
It sucks.
Quite painful, isn't it?
Not fun.
No.
I always wear shoes, no matter where I am, because I'm scared of stepping on an
Do you
urchin.
get them down in the Gulf of Mexico?
I don't think so, but I still wear water
Yeah,
shoes.
I don't blame you. Sorry. Unless it's sugar sand, I put them on too.
I think
Yeah.
in the Gulf of Mexico, it's
Is it
more
a little-
pollution and things. I'm worried about stepping on glass
Get a zoom?
bottles.
Moving the ship up to you.
But you have a lot of them in Hawaii, don't you?
So
I know a friend of mine got
Vana.
had to go to the hospital during a MOB.
Yeah, you can get them and they can like keep just being in you and growing in you forever.
Ew.
Oof.
It's pretty gross. If you don't get them out all the way, it's really dangerous.
Yeah.
All right, so
Tito, could we adjust the Atalanta cam to...
We hadn't been tilting it
Nope.
much
Oh, okay.
because it runs off and such,
Okay.
or I wasn't paying much attention. Michael, would you suggest I do it or not?
yeah, I'll do it.
I got it.
So you might have to like drag it up a little bit. It's up into upper left. That green box in the upper left. Up, up. Yeah, it's a slider.
There you go. I can see it now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're moving, you said?
Pardon?
You said you're moving?
Yes, I'm still en route, heading 225. Ship's moving at about 0.2 knots, more or less. Yeah, with Vana, they're so brittle, so if you step on that, you can, chip off and get stuck on your foot. And it's very difficult to take out. You have to take more or less vinegar to dissolve it out.
Sounds very painful.
It is.
Not only do you have a wound, but you also have to pour vinegar into it.
Yeah. Are you at Zoom still? I'm like so thrown off.
Yeah, throw up.
Oh.
So the big old stock coming in.
Nice. There's some good rocks.
There's an anthomastus.
We've still
That's-
only seen that one blood star urchin. Just
Yeah.
the one.
Michael, how's the heading look if we turn more towards waypoint 3, which is in direction 188? Or we can go
188?
190. I'm just curious if that goes off an edge. Just let me know.
Whoa. That looks like it ran out of the way.
Cool.
keep looking over that GUI for the delta. Is that on here somewhere?
Yeah, so on the, yep, and then the first tab on that window. Yeah, that one. Boom.
Do you think that we can, this rock where the coral is sitting looks loose? Do you think we can pick up the rock with the coral on it and get it too far?
Yes.
We could certainly try. And if you set up with the port side of the basket over there, where would you like to put this sample? The only place we have is the front of the vehicle.
Yeah, I think so. We have some mushrooms
So we have the scoop
on the right part of the front. Be good to get it on maybe on the left. I think there's only 2 sponges on the left, right?
So maybe
Yeah,
we'll put it on the in the milk
Bridge,
crate.
Unless you want to throw a rock in with corals
Santiago,
with
maybe
a
in the milk
scoop,
crate?
which I don't recommend doing. But
We step 10 meters, heading
Well, but there
090.
are a couple of same genus or family.
oh, do you just want to grab the coral off of it, or the rock too?
I was thinking both. Why?
Because it would crush the corals and make them very difficult to kind of sort out and process, and if we threw it in there with them.
Well, I was thinking it's got a pretty good grip on there. You want to put it in the milk crate?
Yeah, that'd be good. We can do that.
So I think what we may do is try to pitch a
Which
weight
corals?
before we
I'm
pick up the
confused
rock.
about what you're
Oh.
saying.
So,
So let's go ahead and give me the basket. You want to porch out?
which
Or I got
bio
it.
box would you want to put
Already
it in?
got it
Because
open
the
here.
left one has Lambda has sponges in
Porch
it,
coming out.
Yeah.
and then Omega has corals in it. So
Yeah, I was thinking the one with the sponges.
with
Alright.
sponges. Oh, so they wouldn't be
Yeah,
okay.
Elbow up.
It's a small rock, I think.
Yeah.
Right? It's not very large.
Oh, okay.
That's not right.
Can you turn on these lasers so we can get a sense? It looks to me small, but I'm always miscalculating sizes with the ROV. With this ROV.
Wrist rotate. Shoulder down. And jaw open. Clockwise. Shoulder down.
I was thinking it could be a dual purpose sample because you have the coral that she's I'm interested in, but also the rock would be.
Yeah.
Be curious if there's like a carbonate inside or.
No, me too. Yeah, I do like the milk crate idea though, but I'm just worried because we have the scoop, the sponges, and the rock, and that would be a lot in Lambda. And we would still be able to open the bio box if we put the rock in the milk crate, right, Tito?
As long as
Sorry,
we
I'm
porch out, but yeah,
Okay.
we will.
Okay.
Porch out.
Yeah, then
Is there a rock in that bio box already?
no. I'm just worried about it crushing the sponges and kind of mixing everything up, breaking
Well, nothing
them.
was floaty, so we can look at it.
Yeah.
The what?
The bio box.
Oh, okay. They're floating. All right.
Yeah, the sponges are kind of sitting on top of the scoop.
Yeah.
Well, let's get this out. Maybe we're gonna open the bio box, take a look in this side
Yeah.
before committing.
There you go. Oh,
That's deeper than it seemed.
that was Maybe we should let go so it doesn't like flail into the sample. Before we take out the next one, do we want to open up the box? And
Are we going to try to put it in the box?
we could try just
So
as
I
gate.
really don't think it's going to fit with their scoops in there.
Yeah.
And the scoops are taking up a lot of space, and I think
Oh.
also the sponge and the corals may, especially with me kind of jamming the arm around, it's going to create a pressure
Yeah.
wave of sorts. So a little nervous of that.
Okay.
But willing to try anything.
Well, let's yeah. I think it's fine to put it on the milk crate.
Okay.
Will be
Yeah.
the coral will be a little bit sad because it'll be warm.
All
But
right, so
it will still be a sample.
let's see,
Yeah.
mouse.
Better than nothing.
Right.
Can we get a zoom in, please?
Okay, yeah, it's bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
Go ahead and zoom in some more. You could probably pitch in, and then
Just
forearm. Oh, I guess you could do it there too.
turn down the juice a little bit. Shoulder down.
Thinking you need to go down more.
And jaw close.
I can't tell if you have it. Zoom in some more.
Oh,
Jaw close.
oh.
I think I got it.
So like, did it break or was it two rocks?
I think it's two rocks that we were looking at. Oh no, it broke. Or was it two rocks?
Before you guys put it into the milk crate, would we be able to get a rotation of the rock?
Yeah, let me just, let's see.
I can turn the camera.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, and you want to come and elbow down.
Zoom in.
And rotating. Got to turn up the juice a little. Wrist roll.
Do you want more or
No, that's good.
more
Thank,
of a zoom or anything?
thank you.
Okay.
Okay, shoulder up. Elbow down.
Nice rock.
Yeah.
And
Zoom in real quick. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. There. Those are good.
All right, Nav, that's sample 322.
Nice sample.
322.
Thank you.
All right.
yeah,
78 to
coming in.
go.
Porch coming in. All right.
And that's
tilting
a
up a little.
anthomastus.
Say when?
Yeah, let's call it
good.
that.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And we are
Are you sure it isn't pseudo?
moving right along.
No, I'm not. Could be. Right, this is going to waypoint 3.
Getting closer.
Getting close. Inching
How
forward.
are we looking on heading 190?
190.
Just
Yeah,
uphill, really.
Curious if that's going to go off the edge or...
So that's interesting because we're not that far from waypoint 3. We're like 2.5 boats away.
Yep.
And according to the bathymetry, it should be 60 meters shallower in the vertical. So either the bathymetry is inaccurate or is about to get very steep.
Mm. Bridge nav. Can we step 10 meters, heading 190? Does it go off?
Looks
Yeah,
like
it
a
does.
steep drop off.
Okay. So what's the...
Doesn't look like it drops out too much. Looks.
Santiago, were you wanting to go down slope or stay?
No, uphill.
Yeah, so we want to stay up on the ridge. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go back on the ridge line and proceed in heading probably maybe 210. Let's see how that goes. I'm just boats in on the move.
What heading you said?
I just want to see when you get up on the ridge, if you can point it in like direction 210 to see if that's going along the ridge line. Probably be too far. So what's this heading right now?
It looks like it kind of follows.
215?
I'm at 220, 215, yeah.
Let's do 220. That's good.
And I've got Atalanta at 220.
220. And the boat is still catching up.
Actually, I'd do this since we're like kind of flying around. But
Bridge nav. Can I step 20 meters, heading 220?
get a zoom.
Huh?
Pardon?
Yeah, push it in.
Look at the little bitty starfish.
Yeah, I think that's the same kind of yellow
Are
coral.
you talking about the one at the back?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for. That's what I saw.
Not.
There's a couple of them. You see one there, one over here. and
They're
one
so
over
tiny.
Starfish City.
All the small things.
Zoom out. Not gonna lie, I like this ballast going on right now.
Does feel good.
It
Yeah.
like pops me right back up to where I wanted to go. Jelly. Wait for Atalanta to catch him. Oh, what a landing, Michael. What a...
You're doing great, Sweaty.
Alright. Oh, what's going on?
Oh, yeah, the manipulator's starboard one is up against the
Oh, I see
pile
it.
of rocks there.
That's what it's like up against.
That muscular arm. Looks like a flower,
Yeah, it looks like a kind
a
of...
stem.
Over
a
here it looks like a
rose.
rose.
Like a
straight up.
tulip.
Is that
Oh,
a
yeah,
yeah,
tulip.
coral
tulip.
up and to the left?
Yeah, it's one of those purple Victorgorza.
Alright, you can zoom.
A little tulip.
Bridge now. We step 10 meters, heading 180. It's such a good example of a filter feeder.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a, that's a really cool photo, the cinema cam with the...
Yeah, I got it.
You're welcome.
Thanks. That'll be my background.
I've been keeping an eye on good shots there.
Yeah.
220.
220. I'm just adjusting the ship behind you.
Look at all these nodules. Coming up a little.
Atalanta's still catching up.
Yeah.
Shrimpy.
Something
Oh, what's
very
that
purple
coming
off to
up?
the right a
Yeah.
little bit.
Sea cucumber.
Oh,
Oh, there's something
and
above
a,
it.
and
Maybe a black coral?
slow
Or
reveal.
a... Big reveal
Bridge now.
coming up.
We step 10 meters, heading 220.
You can zoom in a little.
How big
That
it
is adorable.
Got some horns to it.
And polka dots.
You can zoom in
Polka
some more,
dots.
I think.
Oh.
Oh no, then he'll cut it off.
Can we slurp it?
Oh gosh, can you imagine?
Can we? Do you want to?
Oh, I know.
What
Can you
is
imagine
it?
in this in the
Coral.
tube? Just like, oh.
It crawls out.
Can we see the coral now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
I
I'm
guess
interested
so.
in.
It's very autumnal.
Go ahead.
Ooh, interesting.
You can go in all the way.
What is it? What is it?
Bridge now.
Some type of gorgia.
Can we hold here?
Oh. This is like probably a Plexaridae.
Does it matter?
It looks like a Swiftia to me, but it's probably not a Swiftia, but it's in that same
Nope.
family.
You say a Swifty?
Swifty, yeah.
You want me to get closer, or is that good?
That was a good look. Unfortunately, it's not something we can think about collecting without the coral cutter, so.
Challenge accepted.
But that's a really cool one.
This rock looks like an orca. To me.
I love that red color.
Yeah.
Rusty.
Yeah, that looks like in the family Plexaridae. See if we see another one. I'll be
You can jump up
curious.
there.
Bridge nav. We step 20 meters, heading 220.
Oh.
Ooh, what's this?
Watch the overhang. Watch bubble cam.
So there's an anthomastus down there.
And zoom in. It looks like it was once red.
So this is a precious coral. So, but it's not the hemicorallium that we've been seeing before. Could be...
Can we turn the lasers off for a highlight?
Bridge nav.
Got it.
Can you hold here?
Thanks.
Lasers off.
And there's also this little thing coming down.
It looks like it's blushing.
We can zoom in on that.
Could be
Is that a
corallium.
Yeah. Corallium? Is that a cup coral or mushroom coral or?
The red one?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a mushroom coral.
As far as you can.
No, I'm just stumped by the white one. I wish we could sample.
Yeah, that is.
But that one is brittle.
Very brittle.
Yeah.
Could it be like crumbled and slurped? Like we did, we've done that before.
Yeah, but I don't know if we can do that with the port. Because it's very brittle.
Honestly, I think with the overhang and the steepness, as we were landing, it was getting so close to the upper light bar. I'm not sure we could get way under
Oh, right, yeah. Well, maybe we'll see another one later on.
Are we talking about this thing right here?
The white one.
Or the white one hanging off the side?
Yeah.
What if I turn around and come up to the other side?
So are we talking about the red or the white?
The white.
White.
The white?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think actually that would,
If we come.
but you'd have to hang way off because you want to get the starboard portion
Actually,
of the
I think you can
basket
see
as
a
close to
piece
as
of
you
it
can.
Yeah.
on the ground.
Just keep an eye on your
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
on your light bar. It's unsuspecting how, it's only 6 feet.
Yeah.
So you can see how, like
I know. 'cause
climb
I have
another
that on it,
50
like
meters
6'3".
and now we're starting to see completely different species that we've seen before.
It also
Can you get the
seemed like
lasers
we
back on?
have, while doing that
The lasers?
climb,
Can you put them back on,
nothing,
please?
Sure.
and then it
Lasers coming out.
transitioned. Like,
Yeah,
Oh, lasers.
How
like
do
a
they know?
reset. Whoop.
yeah.
And it's only less than a degree Celsius temperature change.
I would rotate my heading 70 degrees to port and just try to put the corner of the porch over there.
And again, this is the depth of the cone of Belulu.
Where we're at right now.
Yeah.
So I find it very helpful to tilt the camera down to kind of get a feel for where you're putting the basket. I know you can do it with the down cam, but it's so much easier to do it with the actual camera you're driving.
Yeah. All right, let's do that. Yeah, because I am kind of high on it, so.
So we have a slope there.
And maybe we should put the basket out too? on the
Yes,
porch.
please.
Sure, on porch coming out.
Can also check on our little anthomastus too. Make sure he's still there.
So we're trying to slurp some of this?
Yeah, so it's very brittle. I don't
I
know.
wonder about just driving the slurp into it with the slurp going.
That's probably
100%.
the easiest, yeah.
Just get dialed in, get your back, maybe even use auto depth if you have to, but drive the nozzle right into it, and I'll get the slurp going. And before we do that, let's. I'm not that familiar with the rotating the slurp and all that, so we're going to. Let's see.
First we need to
push
get
over, sample, rotate.
Camera.
What jar will we
okay.
go to?
All right, so let's flush it out a little bit. So just turn it on.
So we're going to flush on that chamber there?
Yeah.
All right, so suction pump. Flushing.
That should be good, I think.
All right, so I'm shutting that off. And now we're going to rotate to what number would we like to put this in?
Number 4 works well.
7, 6, 5, 4. All right, and so I would start at the bottom, try and nudge the, so you're going to have to come in at like a 20-degree angle. So I would rotate the heading another 20 to port, because you don't want to hit with the porch. and I would say try to stay under it, and as you come up and nudge it, I'll have the slurp on. And I'm just going to fire up slurp to 100%. So I'm going to say this camera might be your, no, you can't see any of it with that. So you might turn your joy gain down a bit, just to kind of smooth things out a bit. Suction sampler is going 100%. So backing up. I'm sorry, I'll try to stop talking.
No, I'm listening.
Well, you know what you got to do. I'm just going blah, blah, blah. So come out till you can see it, and come down and fly in. Back up a little bit. And slurp's going 100%. Just come on down. Nice and gentle. Down, down.
Look, Ma, no hands.
Down.
I'm fighting the auto depth.
Just a suggestion.
Oh.
You got some of it. Oh, yep, there you go. Right in, right in, right in.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
piece in there.
Right in. Yeah.
I like
Score.
cut the
Well,
edge
do we want to
there.
get any more of it?
Maybe a little bit more.
Here, let me
just a
stop the
tiny
pump
piece.
for a second.
That was
so
really
you see
good.
what we got in there. We got at least 2 of those. Well, yeah. So a little bit more?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I'm
Just a little
cranking up the
bit
pump
will be
again.
excellent.
I am
100%.
impressed that there was no manipulator arms used.
All right, going 100%.
Oh!
Yeah, that's good. So maybe I'll grab the manip and just squish it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hanging there by the nozzle.
You want to just X, Y, and depth? And would you like to do that?
I can try, I guess. Yeah, let's try.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
sample
so I'm,
323.
323.
Is
and
it
what
on?
I would do is just try to get the jaws to be closed and just come right at it from outboard.
Are we on?
You know, from forward and smush it right in.
Is the craft on?
Craft coming on. Alright, should be on in about 30 seconds. So, do you mind if I tilt you over a little bit to give you a better view?
Yes, please.
Alright, coming over. Alright. I kind of have them hanging straight up. There you go. Yeah. So try to get out past it and come in. Yeah, there you go. And you can see a good view with your bubble cam. Yep, you got it. A little to the left. A few more pieces went in.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think you got some good pieces in there.
All right.
Nice job. Very creative sampling.
Very. You guys get the sampling star award.
That's, yeah, nice work.
Yeah.
I'm going to secure the craft. The blue light out. Let's
Blue
put
light
the
is out. Correct. Yes, it is. Sorry. Apparently I'm really soft over here.
I left it on before, and that's why we had to reset the power box. Great sample, Michael.
Thank you.
All right,
what I
I'm
can,
gonna
I
go
do what I
ahead
can.
and, bring your camera over just a little bit. Porch coming in. Just and say when.
Right there is good.
Down a bit.
Right there is good.
You like that?
Yeah. All right, where are we going? 225?
Let's actually proceed in heading 185.
No, I'm already there.
Perfect.
We
Follow the
follow the
drainage.
gorge. The ditch.
ditch.
Follow that ditch.
That is,
Everything, you make everything sound hilarious. Like you put like an emphasis on like a part of it that is just like, who would say it like that?
bridge nav. You step 10 meters, heading 185.
I'm gonna come up a bit. Look, this looks kind of steep.
It's cool going along this.
Mm-hmm.
I know I am.
Should rephrase that. Michael, you look cool doing this.
We should have got some aviators when you were doing it.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Last dive should be a dress-up dive.
I support that. What about theme dives?
A theme dive.
Beam dive.
Got a good sized coral coming up
Yeah.
to the right.
Yeah, I see it.
I have a lot
Where?
to work with.
Where?
Ooh, there's a big coral coming, yeah.
I don't see it yet.
Can you change the camera to the start?
How do I do that?
So go to cameras. Go to hotel. Cameras. And then
just
turn off bucket. Turn,
Oops. No,
yeah, turn off bucket and put the one right above it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm learning.
Now where was that coral?
To the right.
Just off
It's
to the
right
right.
there. I sees it. Can't get away from me. Bump up this joy gain, yeah. I just lost the game. Ooh, there's a current now. It's kind of hard to lateral.
I believe.
Joy game.
What?
Yeah, I turned that up a bit.
What are those? Are those sponge?
The yellow one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it looks like it's sponge. That's sponge.
Tito, any chance you can move the Atlanta camera?
Sure. How would you like it?
It's a big bamboo
actually,
coral
you just
coming
come
up.
up over
Oh,
there
with
at
another
15.
basket star.
You can just come up.
Ooh, yay!
That'd be a good idea. Whoa, this looks like a firework.
Baby, you're a
Thanks, Tito.
basket star.
Okay, he's got such a X and Y delta.
This one has all the arms extended.
So I'm going to bring that
Or,
camera
I don't know
up
if
just
all,
a
but
hair.
many more.
Bridge nav. Step 10 meters, heading 180.
We are going to have to do a basket star of Tulanga Seamount reel.
I'm going to move the ship down. A line.
And the camera just
Oh,
took
it's so
off.
pretty.
Take it down.
See, they're not scary when they're on corals. They are scary when they're on rocks. I don't make the rules.
You can zoom in a bit.
It would be kind of cool if you could wear one as a
That's
wig.
perfect.
It looks like a jumbled mess of cable or something, you know, all your wires are tossed into a corner.
Get it. Just get in there.
Look at the brittle star down there trying to mimic. I can do that too.
I can do it. Like the strong man at the beach. Yeah, there's a current.
Tito, I'll have you adjust the camera down again.
Okay, camera took off on its own.
Thank you.
See what happens here. Nothing good.
You have to do the move. Yeah, there you go. The green
Bridge
box is where you want it to go.
Can you hold here?
Try cycling it.
Seems to have lost its position sensor.
Yeah.
Hey,
There you go.
There. Oh,
Well, Atalanta is moving.
Atalanta's moving.
You're doing a little backup, little moon dance, moonwalk.
Oh, I asked them all.
Relief, help. Look at the cameras.
You want to stop the move? Are we moving still?
We're on hold.
All right, everyone. I hope you have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the dive.
Yeah, so the general plan is continuing going uphill and seeing what we see. As you probably already heard, the starboard manipulator is not
Yeah. Yeah.
functional,
Okay.
and so we've done a couple of samples with creative ways, but it's very limited. So we're mostly going around, slowly making our way up. We still have 200 meters vertical to go to the final waypoints. We have 2 more waypoints.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah, it was been pretty interesting mix of terrain and big diversity and interesting observations. Well, Adam is here.
Test, test. Oh, there I am.
All right. Is everyone ready if I get the ship moving?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Bridge nav.
Hold on to something, Erica. Perfect.
Can we move 30 meters at bearing 190, please? Thank you.
Zoom in, Dave. Aha. It's, Santiago, what is that? Guys, looks like a Paramaricia.
We heard that in the control van, Adam. You're not fooling us.
Hey, Johan, what's, is waypoint 5 our last waypoint, or does it go further?
I believe it's our last.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's our distance to 4?
It's, I think, just over 400 meters.
Okay.
Just under 400 meters, yeah.
Nice. All right, Fano, let's fire this engine up.
All right, Talofa, welcome team, welcome back team to our evening 8 to 12 shift on our Nautilus expedition titled Imamano Ngatay Falelua. You know, it's a blessing to have everyone back here as we continue this expedition on this ROV dive H2066. And before we get into details with our dive, we're gonna go around the table, introduce ourselves, your role,
And hold on.
Okay.
And mixing it up. You're gonna have to introduce yourself as if you are someone else. Yeah, you're gonna have to see if you paid attention.
Oh no!
Yeah. All right. So stand by because I'm making little numbers here that we're gonna kind of pull out of a hat. Yeah.
Do we have to do like their voice impression as well?
No. In fact, I'd encourage you not to do that.
Got it.
That would probably be
Not cool.
probably not go well.
It'd be pretty funny though.
It would be funny. All right. How many people we have in here? We got 8 people. All right. All right.
I feel like this rock here is a little shrimp hotel. I keep seeing little shrimp peeking out of it.
1, 2,
Bridge down.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Can we move another 30 meters at bearing 190, please? Thank you.
Okay, so you are numbered basically by your seat. Val, you're 1, Fano 2, I'm 3, Erica's 4, Dave's 5, Esteban 6, Bob 7, Johan 8. So we're going to go around just as we normally would round robin, but I'm going to pull a number out of a hat. And if you're worried about that, we can have Erica pull the number out. That's probably...
In the hat that Adam knitted himself, by the
Yes,
way.
in my own knitted hat.
So if you get to choose your own number, you have to put it back in.
Interesting question. I think if you choose your own number, yeah, you have to put it back in. Yeah. Okay, so, well, we'll tell you when it gets to you. All right, so Fano's going to go first. And Erica, draw, please. And tell us what number comes out of there.
They're all 3.
Can we get some hold music here?
For Fano, he will do number 5.
Number 5.
Which is
1, 2,
Dave.
3, 4, 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, remember yours. For Adam.
Wait, no. Let's do it just as a surprise when we
Oh.
come along. Yeah.
Oh, so I'm gonna do
You're
it.
going to go ahead and introduce yourself as if you were Dave Robertson.
All right. Oh. All right. I'm Dave Robertson as a lead video engineering here in our 8 to 12 watch. From Anchorage, Alaska.
Uh-huh.
Born and raised in Washington.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been on this expedition for more than 45 years, and I've been enjoying it, and it's a dream. I'm living my dream. Yeah. Yeah, that's who I am.
Beautiful.
Spot on, exactly.
All right, it's my turn. Who am I getting?
I feel like we should have a drum roll or something.
You're getting me.
Oh, all right. Hey, everybody. My name is Erica Guerrero. I'm a science intern on this ship, but on this watch, I'm the data logger. And I don't know if guys notice, but they just keep yelling stuff out, and I have to write it down all the time. But that's okay, because this is my first cruise. And let's see, day 22, I got my sea legs today. I live in Saipan, and on road number 2 of 3, I miss my family terribly, and yeah, that's it. Go Beavs.
That was good.
How do I top that? Oh my goodness.
Oh, who's Val getting?
Wow. Val is getting Esteban.
Okay.
You only have to do the first and last name. I can't remember the middle ones either.
Okay. Hello, I'm Esteban Juan. I am the Atalanta pilot and a student, graduate student at the University of Puerto Rico. I forget the rest.
Maya Giz. Maya Quiz.
And this is my first expedition on Nautilus. I am here as the engineering intern, working with the ROVs.
Yay.
Boom.
That was good.
All right, Erica.
Now it's
Wait, you
my
can't pick your
turn.
own.
No.
No, that's illegal. All right, who's Erica getting? What is that thing? It's like a big bowl.
I was going to ask you. It's a rock.
Yeah. Let's see.
With a beautiful chrysogorgia.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's a mystery.
With some squat lobs.
Erica got number 7, Robert Waters.
Ooh. I'm not gonna do the voice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does.
Hi, Robert Waters, sitting on the pilot seat. Robert doesn't say much.
I was like, that's
Usually
pretty much
he
it.
asks then, what is it I'm supposed to say?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Good. All right, Dave. Who's Dave doing?
Adam.
All right.
Hey everybody, my name is Adam Sewell. I'm a volcanologist and a professor at the University of Rhode Island. I have an probably unhealthy fixation on rocks, but all rocks equally, so I don't think that's a problem. Do you think that's a problem? I don't think that's a problem. Nah, it's not a problem. That's it.
Nice.
That was fun.
All right. Let's see what Esteban pulls from the hat.
We're coming up.
Esteban actually gets Val.
Oh.
What are we doing?
Oh,
Awesome.
Reciprocal.
Little Freaky
Yeah.
Friday.
So, yeah, my name is Val Brown. I am the Program and Research Coordinator for the National Marine Sanctuary of American Samoa. And I really like fish. In fact, there's a shrimp on the screen right now. Right on the bottom left. We zoom in.
Zoom in, Dave.
So accurate.
All right. Big hurdle coming up.
Robert gets Johan.
Everybody, my name is Johan, and I'm a PhD student at URI, and I work in, who's your advisor? Chris?
Brennan.
Brennan.
Brennan, oh, Brennan Phillips. Yeah.
That's as far as we're going with that one, I'm sure.
Okay, and
That's
Johan,
perfect.
you get Fano.
Hey everyone, I am Stefano. I am from American Samoa, and I have a wonderful, loving family who's all gonna take the day off and visit me when I get back to port, which I'm very excited for. I'm a teacher, and here I'm a science communications fellow. And yeah, we're gonna have a great shift.
Yeah. Hey,
Bravo,
great job,
everybody.
everybody. Really nicely done.
That was hilarious.
All right, so sponge stock.
Did you know they're hollow?
Sponge stalks?
Yeah,
Nope.
like a straw.
Oh.
There was one that came aboard and we got to look at it. And so inside of that stalk is hollow in the center, but it's very strong, very sturdy.
It looks like a little feriate sponge.
Sponge stock?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think all the rocks we're looking at are carbonate, although earlier I was watching, there were some little walls we came up where you could see some of the underlying volcanic structure of this seamount. Where are we?
We're right at waypoint 3.
Oh no, but like generally speaking, I was going to tell people we're at Tulaga Seamount. This is on the
Southeast side of Tutuila.
yeah, the ridge that runs east from Tutuila, and it's a pretty continuous ridge till it gets out to just about this point. Then it breaks up into a couple small seamounts, kind of pointing their way towards Vailulu'u, and kind of checking out some what is likely bottom fish habitat when we get a little shallower, or maybe even now, right? We're at, what are we at here?
We're actually not going to get there to the bottom fish habitat.
Oh, okay, just below the bottom
Yeah.
fish habitat. Yeah, so we're pretty full up on all our samples, so we're kind of going to do an observation run for the remainder of this dive, and we should be coming up on deck about the end of our watch.
We are still collecting eDNA though. So
Absolutely, and we'll never stop. Even if they tell us to, we're going to keep collecting eDNA.
I don't know about that, but the pumps are still running. It will be interesting. Maybe this is bottom fish habitat. We'll have to see if
Gonna
we
reset
see
the
any bottom
DVL.
fish. They're usually found down to 400 meters. Ooh, sea cucumber.
Nice.
You know the drill, Dave.
Let's see what you got, sea cucumber. This is your moment.
You guys know me so well. Ooh, I like this one. I think we collected a similar one earlier in the expedition.
Like that little baby one we got before?
Mm-hmm.
A little furry gherkin?
Yeah. You can see the feeding tentacles on the left side. So they are moving around, picking up detritus out of the sediment off the seafloor, and they basically defecate clean sand. They're like the vacuum cleaners, the Roomba of the deep sea, or the seafloor.
It's actually pretty cute when you see them eating and they're like shoving those little food particles into their mouth. Nom nom nom.
I'm sure it's saying exactly that. Nom nom nom. Delicious sand.
Yeah. Aw, Mom, sand again?
That's good. Thanks.
That's cool. So our friend on shore, Asako, said that glass sponge stalks are filled with glass fiber, and that she heard that occasionally a single glass fiber can become 3 meters long.
Wow.
So we use glass fiber all the time for telecommunications. Maybe we can get some help from the sponge community and grow our fiber.
Another sea cucumber like the one we just saw.
I don't know if I'd want to see a 10-kilometer long sea cucumber.
Well, I was imagining, you know, like somehow have a cucumber or a sponge that just grows continuously and you could just pull the fiber out.
Like silkworms?
Like silkworms of the sea.
bridge
That'd be
down.
cool. You ever seen them process the silk from silkworms? It's pretty amazing. What are those little poofs?
Can we move 10 meters at bearing 190,
Dave, can we
please?
zoom on the poofs?
10 meters at 190,
I love the
please.
technical terms
Uh-huh.
there. Anemones.
Indeed, they are poofs. And also anemones.
I like the white tips on the ends of the tentacles.
Yeah. Little bling. So the rocks we're looking at, I wonder if they could be volcanic. They kind of look like it. Like they're covered with manganese, but there's a kind of pillowy looking shapes to them. What do you think, Erica?
I think all rocks are special.
Okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
is true. Oh, and there's a big anemone.
And that one's a good size. It looks like it's about the size across of a piece of paper.
Yeah, I heard someone before say dinner plate anemone.
Yeah.
20 centimeters or so?
Yeah, how about that? 20 centimeters. That's a small, that's like a tapas plate.
Zoom in, Dave.
Are you stopping at all the anemones because you want to see them eat something?
Oh, that'd be cool. This one doesn't look like it could really grab something, though. Do you think it could?
Who knows? Maybe.
Is that their mouth there, right in the middle?
That is the mouth. Yep. Cnidarians are pretty simple animals. They're basically a tube with a mouth and a stomach.
And that way, similar to humans.
Except...
We're a complex tube?
Yeah, we have ends. 2 ends to our tube. They only have 1.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm kind of glad about that. We have 2 ends.
And do they have stinging cells in their tentacles?
They
there, or-
do. Those tentacles have cells called nematocysts, which can fire a little kind of like harpoon-like structure into their prey or something that is attacking them. And they have a range of different venoms and chemicals that they can inject. Some of them can paralyze their prey. Some of them are just kind of annoying, like if you rub into them. So it varies by species.
There's no deadly ones, right?
Not that I know of, but some of them
Can we move another
hurt a
10
whole
meters at
lot.
bearing 190, please?
I heard if you had like 1 million of them on you, then it could be deadly.
Thank you.
If someone threw you into a pool full of anemones, could that
I
get
know
you?
that people that have zoanthid corals in their fish tanks sometimes get poisoned by them.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Polythoa. Polythoa can actually has a toxin in it that can actually kill a person.
Yeah.
So it used to be part of the warfare in some of the islands to actually tip a spear in that Polythoa, and then if you stab somebody or hit them with an arrow with that, it is even more deadly. So people have been using chemicals from the sea for a long time. Now we're using them for nicer things like AIDS and cancer treatments, as well as other things. And any of these, these critters that we're looking at, they're all producing chemicals for defenses, or to help them survive the pressure and cold. And those things could be, those chemicals could be the next cure for a disease, or next breakthrough in an adhesive, or something like that.
Oh, we just went over a funky looking sea cucumber. It looks like a question mark.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, thanks. Good eye. Are you channeling me?
Zoom in, Dave.
Like a hook.
It does look like a hook.
Yeah, like Maui's hook.
Mm-hmm.
So how do these things locomote?
Well, they're echinoderms, so they actually have tube feet on the bottom, just like the sea stars. So if you were to flip this over, you would see a lot of little tube feet that it moves using water pressure, basically. And they can move not super fast, but I've had shallow ones hide from me in between education tours. I've literally left it on the seafloor, gone to get another group, come back, and it had moved 6 feet and covered itself in algae and debris, trying to hide from me. I don't know if these deep ones can move that fast, but they can move.
Bridge nav.
And some of these in the deep sea can swim as well, which we've
10
seen.
meters
Yeah,
at
they're beautiful.
200,
Really
please?
pretty, yeah.
Thank you.
And they can actually stand up too, so they can lift most of their body up. They do that especially for spawning. They'll release their gametes while standing up to kind of get it higher into the water column.
Yeah, a question coming in, asking about what is the maximum depth, dive depth for Hercules and Atlanta. I've been on this vessel learning about these two vehicles, and what I've learned that the depth capability for Herc is 4,000 meters, which is equivalent to 13,123 feet. And then for ROV in Atlanta is 6,000 meters, which is equals to 19,685 feet.
We also have Little Herc aboard.
Yep.
Also goes the...
One of the things I like to do is when we're flying in an airplane, like at the altitude that we would be under the sea, I like to look down out of the window, see what it looks like at 13,000 feet, 19,000 feet. And it's pretty far up there.
And if you want to, for those of you that are tuning in, learn more about the equipments, more details about those equipments on the Herc or the Atlanta, you can find it on our website, nautiluslive.org. You can find tons of information about the expedition, previous, future expedition, and our discovery, and also highlights. highlights from each
Great,
expedition that we
great
have?
job.
I just perused the highlights myself and all
Can we
the
move
posts.
20
That's
at
awesome.
200,
Yep.
please? Thank you.
Can we zoom on that sponge?
Zoom in, Dave. So I guess the altitude of an airliner is about the same as the deepest part of the sea, right?
Yeah, I think that's about right. Ferried sponge or Faria.
What's the Challenger deep? What's that? 11,000
11,000 meters. Yep.
Yeah, so that's like 36,000 feet. That's about airline altitude.
Cruising
right?
altitude there. Yeah. Yeah, I like to see from the height of the depth we dive if you could like see the ship. If we had no water above us, would we be able to see or like if you could see through the water, could you see the ship? I think it'd be a pretty small dot. There's also a little baby.
Yeah, a little itty bitty brittle star.
Oh, I was looking at the other sponge. There's a little. And something's in there. What is in there? It looks like it's kind of long. Yeah? Long and cream colored.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a crustacean coming out to see us. Or is it a sea cucumber? Can we?
Is that max zoom, Dave?
I was say
That's it. All I got.
That's not sufficient.
is that some kind of worm or a sea cucumber or?
It did
I
look
don't
like a
know.
worm.
That was interesting.
Can you be my camera guy?
Yep.
Tilt down.
Down.
Also, there's an anemone that we just saw that had the white tips, like the one that we thought, and Asako says that it may actually be a corallomorph, so.
Let's see what we got there.
What is that?
I'm waiting for like a jump scare here.
I don't know what that is. Some mysteries you'll never solve. Let's move on.
All right.
There's a feather star. So Val, dreamfish, what would you like to see right now?
Hexanchus griseus.
Ugh. What's that?
6-gill shark.
Ah.
I saw one of my very first telepresence dive with Okeanos Explorer, and I've always wanted to see one while I'm on watch.
What's special about the 6-gill shark? I'm assuming it has 6 gills.
It does. It's one of the like more ancient shark lines, so been around for a while, and they're just cool. They're deep water sharks, so.
Is it
Don't
gonna,
see
if
them
we
too
saw one,
often.
would it look like a shark that I'm just envisioning in my head, or does it look different?
It looks a little more like a
got
nurse
6
shark
gills.
than, say, like a like a great white. So they tend to move a little slow.
So I've always noticed that they're at the base of a thing like what we're coming up on here.
Oh.
Like a, you know, a
Like
steep wall. They're
yeah.
like at the base of the wall. Yeah.
Interesting. And Erica, I'm stopping pumps 4 and 5. We've reached our depth that we were targeting, and I will be starting 6 and 7.
Okay, that's sample 324-325. Val, can I have the liters?
Yep. It's 233 for pump 4 and 235 for pump 5.
Can you zoom in, Dave?
Yeah, let's
Thank
see
you.
what that is.
Dead sponge.
Dead sponge. So a little tunicate on the rock.
Now. Can we move another 20 at 200? Thanks.
Oh, that came out nicely, didn't it? 20 at 200.
At 0.20 knots. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't navigate off the maps. I just say what sounds good.
Can we go 90 meters at 090 at 9 knots? Huh. A little bit barren in this region.
Interesting rock formations, though.
Yeah.
Are these...
It definitely feels like it's volcanic with heavy manganese coating, but I've been tricked before by tricky carbonates, but I think this one is volcanic.
Interesting. Nice sea star there to the left.
Zoom in, Dave.
What'd you call these before? Like ravioli?
Yeah, ravioli stars. They also look like a flower, yeah?
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, yeah, especially that one. It's got a flower pattern on it. Look at it. It's like a flower cookie.
Cookie star.
Yeah, really pretty. It's interesting when you see patterns repeated in nature. This star shape with this kind of flower petal pattern. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's that kind of symmetry is how we classify different minerals based on the kind of symmetry within their
Bridge
crystal
now.
structure.
Mm-hmm.
Can we move another 20 at bearing 200? Thank you.
Looks like we have some growths on this rock up ahead.
Yeah, a bunch of little
A little small.
schmutz on there, huh?
Zoom in, Dave.
Looks like maybe a sponge on the left and maybe a hydroid to the far left. Or maybe, no, maybe not. Might have just been rock. Oh, little dead,
Sponge stalks.
maybe some tunicates. Cup coral.
Yeah.
shrimp. Brittle star.
And a red thing.
A red shrimp.
Red shrimp.
Looks like a nematocarcinus.
Ooh.
It's got the thin legs. And we have seen them swim a little bit.
There's a cup coral. Nice. Thank you.
Is that a fish?
Zoom in, Dave.
Center.
I think it's a shrimp, but we shall see.
It's a chaunacops.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, it's not.
Yeah,
it's a batfish.
Oh,
it's a batfish.
batfish.
Very similar.
No.
Oh, I like it though. I like it so much.
Batfish.
So did you know that their gill openings are actually on the back of that round part, and they can use it for like jet propulsion?
Well, I'm sure we all knew that, but the listeners at home may not have. Actually, I didn't know that at all.
I didn't either until Megan told me.
That's how I learn everything also.
Zoom in, Dave.
I like the colorations on this one. It's pink and yellow. The last one we saw was kind of all pink, so it's got nice big eyes on top there.
Is there something about the placement of the eyes that tells you
Yep.
what it does for a living?
Yep. So you can see it's got these eyes on top of its head, and you can also see that its mouth is turned up, right?
Yep.
So this is an ambush predator. So it is waiting for something to come into range, and when it does, it's going to leap up and grab that thing. And so they don't move very much. They pretty much just sit and wait for something to come along, and then they'll expend that bit of energy to grab what they're looking for. And you can kind of see the little flaps on the back behind the foot.
Yeah, I see.
So their fins are modified to kind of work like feet. And then there's a little opening behind that, which is their the opening to their gills.
It doesn't have a lure, though.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a lure. So not an anglerfish.
It's got a little bit of stubble on its chin there, though, huh?
Yep. Very cool. Nice find. Thanks for zooming in. Oh, we've got some stuff coming up. We've got a Faraday sponge towards the center and another sponge on the right.
Do it again, Dave.
Oh, it's got another one of those things inside. Oh, that's a star, isn't it? Oh, what's that tan thing in there? Just a dead piece of sponge, maybe?
Kind of looks like sediment-y.
Yeah. Cool. So that seems to be the dominant sponge type of this area.
It could be some sort of egg mass or something. Not sure.
Does look like it's collected sediment though, right?
Yeah.
So are they able to shed sediment on their healthy tissue?
You know, I'm not sure. My guess is they might have some problem with that because I think most of their cilia are focused on bringing stuff in, not pushing it out. Another one of those dinner plate size anemones up there.
Bridge nav. Can we move to 0 at 190, please? Thank you.
Another sponge there. Doesn't look like it's in good of health.
But again, the same variety, I think.
Yeah. Seeing some shrimp here and there. Might be some sort of star there on the left. We just passed either a feather star or a basket star.
I'm gonna reset the DVL.
Okay.
See one of our purple sea cucumbers in the background. And that, I don't know if that's an anemone, zoanthid, or an urchin there on the right. It's that little brown spot.
I think it's that puffball anemone.
What about that rock there on the left, Adam? It looks like it's broken.
You mean the very
The
dark
boulder,
one?
yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it got like sawed with your rock saw.
Leave them in there.
Ooh, did you find me a fish?
Yeah.
Amazing.
A wee little fish.
It's not very big, is it? Well, maybe about 20 centimeters.
Is that a halosaur?
Maybe. It's got that flattened front to its face, although it does have that little filament up towards the front.
Ooh.
Okay.
Thank you. And I think that sea cucumber is different than the ones we saw before, if we could take a second to look at it closer.
Come in there.
I think it's got spots and bumps instead of those tessellations that the other one had.
Huh.
So shorter feeding tentacles.
Oh, what are those dots?
I just called them bumps. I don't know what they are. They're just, I think, just part of their markings.
Okay.
There might be a technical term for it in the sea cucumber.
I think sea cucumbers are the benthic organism that looks most like an internal organ. I mean, name one that looks more like an internal organ.
What is the pink thing to the right of the lasers?
Bridge nav.
Oh, I
Under the
see.
lasers
Yeah.
now.
Where?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can we move
Might just be an
30
anemone
at
or feather
190,
star.
Yeah,
please?
looks like a shrimp.
Oh,
Thank
just
you.
a shrimp and an anemone.
Mm.
I don't think that anemone is big enough to eat that shrimp, so no use sitting around. Although we are due for a predation event. Feel like we haven't had one in a while.
but like a big one, you know, like a
Like a
showstopper.
6-gill shark.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. That would make me so happy.
What do they eat? Anything they catch, kind of thing?
You know, probably. I'm not sure. I will have to say, if we saw that though, Dave would have to like hit the mute button real fast because I would probably be shrieking. I feel like I've looked that up in the past, what they eat, and now I don't remember.
I mean, down here, it's kind of like catch as one can, you know?
Right?
But they're pretty big. I mean, you'd think they'd have to catch something
Yeah,
pretty big. Like,
that's
you're not
true.
going to eat a couple of shrimp and...
Do you think they stay down here, or do they move up and down?
I mean, they've been caught with hand lines, which suggests that they have to be fairly shallow
Yeah,
at
right.
times. I mean, they are large, though. They can get up to 20 feet.
Whoa.
Yeah.
yeah, that needs more than a couple of shrimp a day.
Yeah.
And they resemble a lot of the fossil sharks. So they're kind of, like I said, a little more of a ancient kind
Sea
of
star.
line. I'm looking more to
Or
see
a
if I can...
crab. What is that? I got a sea star. So, does that mean they have kind of a more of a blunt nose?
Yeah, and they're able to, they do, a little bit blunt, they're able to protrude their jaws and vary their methods depending on the food available. So I think that's part of the reason that they are still around, is that they are able to adapt and eat what they can when they can get it. Relatively sluggish, but can get to high speeds for chasing prey. It does say it has a wide variety of prey, including fish, rays, chimeras, squid, crabs, shrimp, seals, and other sharks.
Huh.
It's a generalist.
I'd like to see a goblin shark.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool. I don't know if they're found in the tropics, though. My friend got a specimen from Japan once. It was pretty
There should be
interesting.
chimera here, though, right?
Yeah, they saw one on one of the earliest dives in this expedition, and I did not see pictures of it, but I read it in the descriptions. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on the video so I can have a look at it. Is that a polyopogon on the left sponge, or
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
maybe a fan?
And
Nice
something
big star there in front of
yeah,
us.
Feather star.
You zoom in, Dave?
Huh. Maybe not a polyopogon. Doesn't have the hairs coming down for attachment.
Doesn't look like it's in great shape.
Yeah, is it falling over?
Looks
Yeah,
like-
maybe it's not even from, maybe it's from somewhere else and landed there?
Oh, it does look like it's growing out on the rock there on the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Bridge nav.
Thank you.
Can we move another 30 at bearing 190, please? Thank you.
Oh, another batfish?
Maybe. Let's zoom in. Pretty
Zoom in, Dave.
please. It is, but it might be a different species. It doesn't have the yellow markings.
Yeah, its
And
body shape looks a little different,
its
doesn't it?
eyes are further down.
Oh, it's on the move.
Zoom in on that, Esteban.
It's walking away.
Oh, it's going away.
Oh, it's fast.
There you go.
I love their feet.
I think you're right that it's a different kind of species, maybe.
Yeah, it doesn't have white chin hairs. It has.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's more
Pink
frill.
ones.
It's like its edges on the bottom too look a little more jagged versus the little
Its
stubble.
mouth isn't as much on it on top there. It's got more mouth more out front.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are going to all be fish lovers after this expedition. Look at you all noticing all these great features. Thanks. That's awesome.
Right on.
It helps that they're so vibrantly colored compared to the rocks.
Yeah, a lot of stuff in this area is kind of hard to see, yeah?
Yeah. I'm sure we're zooming over stuff that we're just not picking up with our eyes.
You come up there, Esteban. We got Tyler doing crazy stuff.
Is it on top of you?
There's a feather star.
Bob, did you catch that?
What's that?
The tether's on top of Atalanta.
Let me see if I can crab it over. Let's see if that works. Yeah, I think we should be good. There we go. Got it.
Great.
Gotta give it the full beans for it to actually do something.
Gonna reset the DVL.
Oh, there's a coral whip.
That's the first one we've seen in a while.
Zoom in, Dave.
Bamboo.
Mm-hmm. Little anemone down at the bottom.
Yep.
Nice zoom.
Oh, very pretty.
You can really see those nodes there that give it its name.
Bridge nav. Can we move 30 meters at bearing 190, please?
Nice.
Thank you.
Is that a shrimp above the lasers or another fish?
That's a fish.
Oh, it's a
It's
fish.
a fish hiding.
Oh,
back
looks
to
like
the
it
rock.
might
And
be.
there's something in that.
Oh yeah, a little anemone there.
Anemone, yeah.
Yeah. It's partially hiding, so we're just getting its head there.
Yep. Saw the light and then just freeze.
I'm not here. You can't see me. Now go away. Thank you, that's good. Another anemone there. Small sponges, some shrimp.
Furried sponge. Oh, little crab. Are there any non-mammalian sea creatures that care for their young, like after they're born?
Seahorses.
Mm.
Some of the cardinal fish mouth brood, which sounds very uncomfortable. So the males will actually hold the eggs in their mouth until they hatch successfully, and may even hide the fry for a little bit.
Oh, that's nice.
And seahorse males, of course, carry all of the eggs until the babies are born. I don't know if they care for them a lot after that, though. I think for a little bit. Very pretty.
Yeah, it looks like the slope is starting to turn. So my next move will be at 210. bridge nav. Can we move 30 meters at bearing 210, please? Thank you.
See a little shrimp down there. Not a lot of big benthic organisms, though. So these kind of broken rocks, are they, do you think they're more volcanic in origin or carbonate?
I do think that they're volcanic. I think the pavement is probably carbonate, but I'm guessing a lot of these are volcanic and of the kind of loose rocks. I think they got a sample of one earlier, so we'll cut it open with one of our mini fully certified rock sawers.
Awesome. Erica, I've stopped pump 6 with 63 liters and pump 7 with 62 liters.
Okay, thank you.
Did they get certificates?
The certificates have been made.
And started pump 8 and 9.
They'll come in the mail.
Oh no, they're getting handed out.
Oh. Is there a ceremony?
Of sorts. Everyone must eat a rock. No, you won't do that. Lick a rock.
Okay, that's sample 326 and 327.
Bob, didn't you get some sort of forklift certificate a couple years back?
Did I get one?
Yeah, I remember. It was like kind of a funny thing.
Oh yeah, that was for Trevor, yeah. No, I'm the forklift certifier.
Oh yeah, you're handing out the certificates.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.